The journey of spiritual awakening is often depicted as a path to enlightenment, self-discovery, and inner peace. It is a process through which individuals seek to connect with a higher consciousness, find purpose, and gain deeper insights into the nature of reality. While spiritual awakening can indeed be a profoundly transformative and positive experience, it is not without its dark side effects and challenges. Let's explore the less discussed aspects of spiritual awakening, delving into the emotional, psychological, and practical challenges that individuals may encounter on their path towards higher consciousness. By acknowledging these dark side effects, we can better understand and navigate the complexities of the spiritual awakening process. The dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is a term coined by the Spanish mystic and poet Saint John of the Cross to describe a phase of intense inner turmoil, doubt, and suffering that often accompanies spiritual awakening. It is a paradoxical aspect of the journey, where individuals may feel their faith, beliefs, and sense of self shaken to their core. This phase challenges the idea that spiritual awakening is exclusively a blissful and serene experience. During the dark night of the soul, individuals often experience the dissolution of their ego, long-held beliefs, and attachments. This process can be excruciating as it feels like a death of the self. The ego's resistance to letting go can lead to emotional turmoil, anxiety, and depression. Understanding the dark night as a natural part of the spiritual journey is crucial. Embracing the discomfort, seeking support from mentors or spiritual guides, and practicing self-compassion are key strategies for navigating this challenging phase. The disconnection from the mundane. Spiritual awakening often involves transcending the mundane aspects of life. As individuals become more attuned to higher states of consciousness, they may feel increasingly disconnected from the material world and the concerns of everyday life. This disconnection can lead to feelings of alienation and isolation. Individuals on the path of spiritual awakening may find it difficult to relate to friends and family who do not share their newfound perspectives. This isolation can be emotionally taxing and may lead to a sense of loneliness. Maintaining a balance between the spiritual and material aspects of life is crucial. While it is natural to experience disconnection during spiritual awakening, finding ways to ground oneself and engage with the material world is essential for maintaining overall well-being. The shadow self and unresolved trauma. Spiritual awakening often involves a deep exploration of the self, including the less favorable aspects. This process may lead individuals to confront their shadow self, which encompasses repressed emotions, unresolved trauma, and aspects of themselves they may prefer to ignore. As individuals delve into their shadow self, they may experience intense emotional releases, including anger, fear, and sadness. This emotional turmoil can be disorienting and challenging to manage. The process of confronting the shadow self is an opportunity for profound healing and growth. By acknowledging and integrating these repressed aspects, individuals can move towards a more balanced and whole state of being. Loss of certainty. As individuals progress on their spiritual journey, they often question their previously held beliefs and convictions. The certainty they once had about their spirituality may be replaced by doubt and ambiguity. The fear of losing one's faith or spiritual foundation can be a distressing experience. Many individuals who undergo spiritual awakening may question whether their journey is leading them towards enlightenment or into a void of uncertainty. Embracing uncertainty as a natural part of the spiritual journey is essential. It is an opportunity to cultivate resilience, deepen one's understanding, and explore different aspects of spirituality and belief systems. The risk of spiritual bypassing. Spiritual bypassing is a defense mechanism wherein individuals use spiritual concepts and practices to avoid facing unresolved emotional and psychological issues. This can lead to a superficial understanding of spirituality and a neglect of inner work. Suppressed emotions and unresolved issues can resurface later, often in more destructive ways. Spiritual bypassing may provide temporary relief but does not lead to genuine healing and growth. Recognizing the risk of spiritual bypassing and approaching spirituality with mindful awareness is essential. Combining spiritual practices with psychological and emotional work can lead to a more authentic and holistic spiritual awakening. The ego trap. Paradoxically, spiritual awakening can sometimes inflate the ego rather than dissolve it. Individuals may develop a spiritual superiority complex, believing themselves to be more enlightened or evolved than others. The inflated ego can make individuals vulnerable to manipulation and cult-like behavior. Unscrupulous leaders may exploit individuals seeking spiritual growth, leading them into harmful or abusive situations. Cultivating humility and discernment is essential for avoiding the ego trap during spiritual awakening. Seeking guidance from reputable sources and remaining grounded in one's practice can help maintain a healthy perspective. Existential crisis and the fear of emptiness. The existential crisis and the fear of emptiness that often accompany spiritual awakening are profound challenges on the path of self-discovery. The concept of emptiness can be unnerving, as it challenges the very foundation of one's identity and understanding of reality. This sense of emptiness is often rooted in the philosophical realization that life may lack inherent meaning or purpose. The fear of nihilism, the belief that life lacks intrinsic purpose, is a common and distressing experience during the existential crisis. It can lead to deep-seated anxiety and depression as individuals grapple with the apparent futility of existence. This fear often arises when the spiritual seeker becomes aware of the vastness of the cosmos and the impermanence of human life. Embracing and navigating the existential crisis is an integral part of the spiritual journey. This period of uncertainty can serve as a catalyst for individuals to reconstruct meaning in their lives. It challenges them to search for purpose from a more authentic, introspective perspective, rather than relying on external sources or inherited beliefs. For some, it may involve a shift from seeking meaning to creating meaning, which can lead to a more profound and personalized sense of purpose. The pull of the past and samsara. The pull of the past and the recognition of karmic patterns are common experiences during spiritual awakening. These patterns are often related to the repetitive behaviors, choices, and situations individuals find themselves in due to unresolved issues from their past. The term karma refers to the law of cause and effect, suggesting that our actions in the past influence our present circumstances. Letting go of deeply ingrained karmic patterns is a protracted and emotionally challenging process. The pull of the past may feel overpowering at times, leading individuals to repeat the same mistakes, relationships, and experiences. Breaking free from these patterns often involves a deep exploration of one's history, acknowledging past mistakes, and actively working to make different choices. Confronting karmic patterns can be an opportunity for liberation and transformation. In the context of many spiritual traditions, breaking free from the cycle of karma, known as samsara, is the ultimate goal. By addressing past issues, resolving lingering conflicts, and making conscious choices, individuals can free themselves from the cyclical nature of existence and find greater inner peace and personal growth. The fear of losing one's identity. The fear of losing one's identity is a fundamental challenge during spiritual awakening, as the process often involves a deep exploration of the self, including a reevaluation of one's beliefs, values, and ego. The dissolution of the self can be disorienting, leading to existential discomfort. Amid the fear of self-loss, it is essential to recognize the paradox of selflessness. While the process may feel like the self is dissolving, it ultimately offers an opportunity to transcend the ego and experience a more profound sense of interconnectedness with all of existence. This interconnected self, devoid of egocentric limitations, offers a more expansive and inclusive perspective of identity. Spiritual awakening is not about losing one's identity, but rather reconstructing it from a more authentic and expansive perspective. It involves embracing the interconnected self while letting go of the narrow ego identity. The process of self-reconstruction often leads to a more balanced and harmonious sense of identity, wherein one is both an individual and an integral part of the greater whole. The obsession with mystical experiences. Mystical experiences, often characterized by intense euphoria and a profound sense of oneness with the universe, can be incredibly captivating. These experiences can become addictive, with some individuals finding themselves in a continuous pursuit of these heightened states. The obsession with mystical experiences may lead to a neglect of the ordinary, everyday aspects of life. When individuals prioritize the extraordinary over the mundane, it can result in difficulties in relationships, social interactions, and practical responsibilities. To achieve a more holistic spiritual journey, it is essential to balance mystical experiences with the demands of ordinary life. Integrating the insights gained from these mystical states into daily existence is crucial. This process allows individuals to bridge the gap between the profound and the practical, enriching their lives with profound insights while still engaging fully in the world. The challenge lies in bringing the wisdom from these mystical states into practical application, leading to a more grounded and authentic spiritual journey. Embracing the shadows of spiritual awakening. The journey of spiritual awakening is marked by its enlightening moments and profound insights. However, it's important to acknowledge the shadow side effects that can accompany this transformative process. The fear of emptiness, the pull of the past, external validation seeking, the fear of losing one's identity, and the obsession with mystical experiences are all formidable challenges that test one's resolve on this path. Embracing these challenges is essential for a more authentic and holistic spiritual awakening. They are not detours but integral aspects of the journey that prompt introspection, growth, and the integration of profound spiritual insights into everyday life. Ultimately, it is by navigating these shadows that individuals can find a deeper connection with themselves and the world, transcending the dualities of light and dark on the path to a more profound understanding of the human spirit.